tutorial on quadratic equation. The question says find the roots of the equation 2x squared plus 10x plus 12 equal to 0 using completing the square method. Now, since we know that completing the square method is one of the methods of solving quadratic equation, look at how we do it. We first of all write out our equation 2x squared plus 10x plus 12 equal to 0. For completing the square method, we first of all transfer the constant to the right hand side to have 2x squared plus 10x equal to minus 12, because this 12 was positive, it will not change to negative after crossing over. The next step is to make x squared unity. That means use the coefficient of x squared to divide every term in the equation, which is 2. We use 2 to divide every other terms. We have x squared plus 10 over 2 x equal to minus 12 over 2. Now, the next step is to bring out this coefficient of x, which is 10 over 2, multiply it by half and add square of it to both sides of the equation. So that is, bring out 10 over 2, multiply by half, whatever we have, we square it. This is 10 times 1, 10, all over 4, squared. So we are going to add this to this side and to this side, so as to omit this one from our solution. So we can now say that x squared plus, we now jump this and add this, 10 over 4 all squared equal to minus 12 over 2 plus 10 over 4 all squared. Now at this point, we have to make this to be expanded. Then we leave the other side to be as it was. X squared plus 10 over 4 squared equal to, here we have minus 12 over 2 plus 10 over 4 squared, means 10 squared, which is 100, over 4 squared, which is 16. Now we have to combine these two by looking for the LCM of 2 and 16, and the answer is 16. So we have 16, then 2 divided 16 will give us 8. 8 multiplying minus 12 will give us minus 96, plus 16 into 16 is 1, multiplying 100 is 100. On this side, we have that x squared plus 10 over 4 squared is equal to this. Now the next step is to combine these two. Since they have squared, we have to combine them, this x plus this in the bracket, and give them a general square to serve as these two here. So we have plus 10 over 4 all squared equal to minus 96 plus 100 is 4 all over 16. Now, since our aim is to get the value of x, we are going to remove this square by introducing square root to both sides of the equation. This square root cancels this square. We have that x plus 10 all over 4 is now equal to square root of 4 all over square root of 16. Because this square root, you have to share it to each of them, and this is going to give us x plus 10 over 4 equal to 2 over 4. 2 is the square root of 4 and 4 is the square root of 16. Now we are going to take this 10 over 4 to the other side. We have that x is equal to, since the 10 over 4 is positive, after crossing over it will become negative 10 over 4. Then plus or minus 2 over 4. These 2 over 4 we have here, so we put it here. Then we have to combine them. The LCM of 4 and 4 is 4. So here we have that our x is equal to this. 4 divided 4 is 1. 1 multiplying minus 10 is minus 10. Plus or minus 4 divided 4 is 1. 1 multiplying 2 is 2. And this will lead to minus 10 plus or minus 2 all over 4. Now, from this step, we have to make this to appear in two places. First of all, we use plus. In the second case, we use minus, so as to get the two values of x. So in the first instance, we use 10 negative plus 2 all over 4, or minus 10 minus 2 all over 4. So in this case we use plus, where in this case we use minus. So minus 10 plus 2 is minus 8, we have over 4. Here, minus 10 minus 2 is minus 12 over 4. And that will lead us to minus 8 over 4 is minus 2, or minus 12 over 4 is minus 3. So the roots of this equation here is minus 2 or minus 3. Thanks.